Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna have a more or less surprise unboxing. So the backstory of this package is that a week ago a friend asked me, hey, I got some old hardware, I'd be willing to send it to you for 20 bucks. And that hardware is an i7-960, a Rampage II Gene, and a random graphics card, which I think is a GTX 560. Now I have opened the box so far as to breaking the seal, but I haven't looked inside it yet. So yeah, I thought of doing this live to see if, maybe I'll see something interesting, or maybe I'm just gonna unbox something that's completely different and my friend scammed me. And yeah. So the camera is quite zoomed out this time. Also the desk is a mess because I built this. Yes, the e-power works now. Still have to do voltage control on it because the potentiometer needs to be a different size when you cut the card. So don't have voltage control yet, but this one works. V-Core works on this thing. So yeah. Once I get voltage control, I'm gonna make a dedicated video about that, but now we're gonna have this box. Oh, it's a Gainward. It's a Gainward 560 Ti. And it is a... okay, it's a normal Ti. Okay, yeah. Hey, I get RAM! I didn't know that I would get RAM with this. I can run this triple channel. Yay! So let's take a look at the graphics card first. So this is a rather normal looking... oh, we have nice I/O. But it is a rather normal looking 560 Ti. We do get a nice cooler with 2 heat pipes in it. This is gonna be a 1 gig card, and we do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I think this is a 4+1 phase. This kind of looks like a PWM controller for memory. Which means that this is actually an upgrade over reference, which is a... well, this is a 460 SE, but like this is the reference PCB for the 560 and 560 Ti as well, as far as I know. So yeah, this is... oh, this is... I expected a reference card, and this is, yeah. I mean, it's pretty much a reference card, but it is a nicer card. Basically a miniature version of this thing, which was the Phantom, which is the other e-power that only has memory working, whereas the new e-power only has core working, so yeah. What controller do we have? Is this an... it's an NCP something. Oh, I can't really read that. Where's my light? Where's my light? It's an NCP 5395T. Okay, that's something new, I don't know. And the other one is an RT8908B. Okay, that like RT something tells me this is likely the memory PWM controller. And hey, the sticker's still on the screw. This thing has never been opened, even though the sticker's kinda destroyed. But it still sticks to the screw. So this has never been opened. I presume this works. So yeah. 560 Ti. And now we get to the nicer part. We get an I/O bracket, which is better than my current test bench board, which doesn't have an I/O shield. So yeah, and then we have some screws, which is nice, and then we have the board itself and nothing more. Okay. So this is the Asus ROG Rampage II Gene. I always want to say Rampage II Extreme, but it's the Gene, it's the M80X one. I don't think this does SLI, but it is two 16X slots. These are both X16. Huh. That's interesting, but I like, yeah. So this is a new test bench thing. Let's test if it's actually the CPU I was told it is. Yes, it's an i7-960. So yeah, and we get RAM. Let's see what these are. Oh, I really can't get these out. So these are Elixir something sticks. 4 GB. It's just like, is one of these sticks 4 GB, or is this a kit of 2 with 2 GB each? It just says 4 GB and then 2R x8, which, like, this is dual rank, so I guess this tells you this is a dual rank stick. But yeah, I mean, the other stick's gonna be the same thing. Yeah. So if these are 4 GB, this is actually quite nice, because then we have 8 GB total, and we could add another 8 GB stick, another 4 gig stick, and then get 12, because this platform, which is X58, you can see this thing has a few more DIMMs, like memory DIMM slots, than we usually see. This has 6 instead of 4, because X58 is a triple channel platform. So this has 3 memory channels and not 2 like you usually see today, which is interesting. So if we populate all those 6 DIMM slots, we can get 24 GB with 4 gig sticks. So yeah. What else do we have here? This being X58 means we still have a north and south bridge, but it does have an integrated memory controller as far as I know. So the memory controller is in the CPU. This right here should be the X58 chipset or north bridge, and then this right here is an Intel H10 something, I think. And yeah, so people who have been watching the channel for a while might know my distaste of Asus products, because I have quite a lot of Asus products. But the thing is, so far I have dealt with 2 used Asus boards, which this is now the 3rd. Both of these used Asus boards had 1 dead memory channel. And yeah, so like my what was the name? P5QD Turbo, I think, my LGA 775 board. That one had a dead memory channel. A friend of mine got a used Z97 board. That had a dead memory channel. And then there's, I think, yeah, another friend got a used Z77 motherboard. That one also had a dead memory channel. And then I know of another board that I've just seen online, which also had a dead memory channel. Yeah, so I really hope this does not have a dead memory channel, because then this would be, well, 5 out of 5? I don't know why, but used Asus boards tend to have dead memory channels. I don't know why. But at least on this platform this wouldn't be that bad, because if these are really 4 gig sticks, we still have 8 gigs of memory, even if one of the channels is in fact dead. Which I wouldn't be that upset about. If it would be a dual channel platform, then I would be quite upset. But since this is triple channel, yeah. And then, I don't really know the specifics of this board, like I've literally just unboxed it. I have looked at PCB pictures a bit, so I guess let's just look at the board a bit. We do have MOSFETs on the back, which is interesting. These are the high performance package. Like we have these same MOSFETs on the GTX 580 Direct CO2 and the 560 Ti 448 Power Edition from MSI. So these are quite old MOSFETs, and this package was used for higher-end MOSFETs. We do have another set of MOSFETs here, which I think powers the X58 chipset. So yeah, 8-pin power over here, 24-pin. This should be memory power, which yeah, this is a two-phase. We have more MOSFETs down here. I don't know what these are for. Maybe for powering this, maybe also for powering chipset. Like there's 2 more phases, which looks like 2 more phases down here. And then we have an 8-phase V-core VRM. Yeah, I think this only has a V-core for... Wait. Where does the memory controller get its power from? Like, as far as I know, this is an 8-phase and not a 7+1 or something. So maybe this down here powers the memory controller too? Like, I really don't know X58. But yeah, as far as I know, this is an 8-phase V-core with a ton of output filtering, which is nice. FP 5000 hours rated, 561 microfarads, 6.3 volts. These should do good. And then let's look at the PWM controller, which of course it's Asus rebranded. This looks like an ASP0800. Okay. Well, yeah. And let's see, like I might look up a datasheet for this. Like usually for ASP or anything Asus rebranded, you're not getting a datasheet, but sometimes you can get lucky and find a datasheet. So yeah. Let's take a closer look at the CPU. Now this is LGA 1366, I think, so this is quite a big CPU. This I never held a Skylake CPU in my hand, but this is surely bigger than my 8700K, which is LGA 1151. So yeah, so here we have an Intel 08. Does this mean it's been made in 2008? Is X58 that? Yeah, it should be that old, right? Because 3rd gen was 2012. 2nd gen must have been actually, I don't know. This could have been 2010 also. It's a Costa Rica chip, 3.2 gigahertz, 8 megabytes cache, 4.8 something. Is that memory? I really don't know. Yeah, so the socket looks good. I don't see any bent pins. And this should work. I would be kind of upset if I just got sold a dead combo. Though, like, I've got this for a pretty good price, as far as I know, because, like, if just the motherboard apparently is really expensive. If, like, sometimes it goes on eBay. Like, sometimes it goes for really cheap, sometimes it goes for a lot. So yeah, I guess Can we look at some more stuff? Okay, we've got a fan header here, another fan header there, another fan header here, so 4 or 5 fan headers, that should be enough. We have a PCI slot, which means I can use a postcard because I'm not getting the... I think this is where it connects. This board shipped with a little LCD display that would read out postcodes and that stuff, and also show you voltages. I did, like you saw the box, I did not get it. So I'm just going to use the PCI slot and insert my own boot card, so I can see the postcodes. And yeah, so we've got an unusual way of putting in a CMOS battery. And then we've also got onboard buttons, start, reset, mem OK. I don't know what the mem OK button does. if it's a safe boot button, that would be really nice. We've got a socketed BIOS chip. And then the rest, I guess we would have to take the VRM heatsink off. And of course, this is using push. Oh, well, this is using screws, but this one is using push pins. Guess I'm just gonna try to turn this on. Not on camera, but like I'm gonna try to turn this on. Actually don't know, is this don't actually know which memory topology this is using. Can we see that? Oh, this is quite crowded. I don't really see any branching, so this looks like a daisy chain. I guess I would have to look more closely, but this kind of looks like a daisy chain. So the blue slots should be the better ones. So yeah. How much time have we wasted? 16 minutes. That's actually quite okay. So I'm not gonna remove the VRM heatsink. I guess I'm gonna make a PCB overview of this once I've booted it up and had my fun with it. But I guess with the time remaining, we can what we can do is take a closer look at that 560 Ti. So I wonder where the PEX rail is on this thing. Or if it even has a PEX rail. I actually don't know if the smaller dies have a PEX rail. We have to remove that one too. I wonder if we're gonna get VRM cooling. I haven't quite looked under the shroud yet. It should be alright. Oh no, it's screwed in here as well. Oh, no, we're not getting VRM cooling. Well, it's a 560, so... decent looking fan. Quite a sight, like... Well, I mean, this kind of looks inappropriate for Fermi, but like everything looks inappropriate for Fermi. And someone is doing stuff outside. Wonderful. 2 heat pipes. Not really that special. This should just come off, yeah. Interesting, what's that imprint? Huh. That looks interesting. So we have Hynix memory modules, BFR. So there is something other than AFR. I guess this is 1 gigabit also. Yeah, this says 1 gig. So there's not only AFR, there is BFR as well. Which I guess, well, I mean A to B, this is gonna be the newer stuff, I guess. So it should be 1 gigabit. Like we have 8 modules, yeah, this is 1 gigabit. What do we have here? One of these might be the PEX rail. Like one of them is gonna be the BIOS chip, the other one could be the PEX rail. Let's look, what are you? Okay, I don't recognize any of these brands. Yeah, and we get a... I mean, one of these is gonna be memory. Rather normal looking VRM. Normal MOSFET package. It is using Fairchild MOSFETs. guess these could be the same we had on the Phantom. It's the high sides are AB26ALs and the low sides are, oh, these are actually different ones for memory and core. So you can see the upper face, this face is using different low sides than these four. So I guess this is memory and these are core. We have we have the same MOSFETs as low sides for the memory. Well, I guess that's cost savings. And the core has some DB, let's get the dust off there, DB30BN. I don't remember ever saying that. These look like different MOSFETs. Also, the interesting part is we have holes here for what looks like heatsink, but there's no heatsink. So maybe this one was intended to have something like this, which is a really nice heatsink. But, well, looks like they didn't end up going through with it, which is probably fine considering the reference PCB also has no VRM cooling, but has 3 phases instead of 4. And also well, actually, like there's later versions that had heat pipes. My 460 came literally just with like a block of aluminum on it. So yeah. So this one, yeah, like, well, there's quite a bit of potential for cap modding the core. These are nice to hook up to. The memory also has some capacitors to hook up to, but at the VRM, there's really just these Nichicon 820 microfarad 2.5 volt through holes. Don't really see, like, I don't like soldering to like through hole legs because I never get the solder to stick properly. So I guess if I cap mod this, it's gonna be limited to core only, which, oh well, I mean, yeah, I don't know what to do with this card. But yeah, volt modding should be easy with those controllers on the back, and yeah, I've got a nice I/O. I can use my HDMI port, so I don't have to look at the flickering, because like cards that have DVI only, I need to use a DVI cable, but the thing is my test bench monitor has only a VGA and a DVI port. So in order to use HDMI, I have a DVI to HDMI adapter, and then for the other one I have a VGA to DVI adapter. So when I'm using the DVI plug, I'm actually going into the monitor over VGA, and in VGA mode the monitor just flickers a lot. I don't like that. Not that pleasant to look at. So yeah. This is quite interesting. Like, there's been more in this package than I thought. I expected the reference 560, and I got a nice looking 560 Ti. I didn't expect to get RAM in this. I got RAM, and yeah, I just hope all this works. Because, I mean, I hope I asked if it works. I guess it works. If it doesn't work, I guess I just bought a bunch of crap for 20 bucks. But yeah. This could be quite an interesting system to work with. I just have to... I don't have a heatsink for this. Like, I mean, I have an... Oh fuck, I just got the card stuck in this. Yeah, now it's working. Yeah, what did I want to say? Yeah, I don't have a heatsink for this. not an air heatsink really, like an Intel stock heatsink would fit on this. But yeah, I'm not gonna use an Intel stock heatsink on this. I have a Be Quiet Purox Slim, but I broke the Intel mounting stuff on that one, so I can only use it on AM4. So that's also a no-go. But my graphics card water loop is using a Intel compatible water block that I just drilled some more holes into to fit it on graphics cards. So that one should work. So I guess this is getting water cooling. So yeah. And I get, like, the video should be, yeah, it's 26 minutes now. Guess I've rambled enough. And yeah, so guess I'm gonna test this now, see if it works. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep working on this e-power. I'm gonna get my voltage control on it, and then I can go over what I did. You can see, like, there's a lot of wires on it now. And then once I assemble this system, I guess, yeah, there's gonna be a video on that too. I hope the memory channels work on this. Yeah. This has been long enough. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. I mean, it's a random unboxing video. It's not really claiming to be anything. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, goodbye. So, hey, quick add-on. I got the thing to work. Everything works. And all the memory channels work. I only have 2 DIMMs, but I tested all of the channels and they all work. Isn't that great? And so yeah, here's the proof. It is 2 4GB sticks, by the way. So yeah, if I steal all the RAM from my server, I could put 24GB into this, but I really wouldn't know why. Here's the CPU. The graphics card is working as well. The core is actually pretty good, like it does 1 GHz. So yeah, I guess these smaller dies just clock really fast. And yeah, I have to activate Windows because this is the same install I use on the LGA 775 board, and it's not happy about being on x58 now. But yeah, the Rampage works, and I actually like it. But I'm gonna make a dedicated video about this sometime later. But yeah, I actually like this. The only problem is that fan is totally necessary. Or else the VRAM will get very, very hot.